Oh my god, I'm a mess, I know, but um okay, so the child who came out of my body, I now don't get to see on her birthday because her piece of shit dad, Phony Pickle, made plans with her friends, the exact sort of plans that I would have made, going to the mall to hang out and then going to see a movie they all want to see. And but the judge said that I got to see her on her birthday, and he made the plans on her birthday. And when I asked him to switch days, well, first to switch the days of the plan so I could see the child that I love, and I've never been apart from her for more than a night. And even that I stopped doing because he was doing such a terrible job taking care of her. I'd come home from work and he'd be passed out drunk, and there'd be this burnt dinner with like little nibbles out of it. So this little kid would be sitting there at like 10 or 11 at night just waiting awake. So even the nights I never spent away from her again. And now it's like, this is my first week with the whole 50-50 custody. And then I was looking forward to seeing her on her birthday. Now I don't get to. And when I tried to switch days or tell him to cancel her plans and do those on a different day, because the judge said I got to see her on her birthday, he was like, go fuck yourself. And it was like, if you don't like it, go file. But it's Christmas week, and we know that if I file, nothing's gonna happen. And this whole system, this process has been so unfair anyways, because California is a no-fault state. So I stuck in this horrible relationship, horrible, abusive, awful relationship for years because I didn't want to be apart from my daughter. And he always threatened that if I leave, he'll get his dad to hire the best attorney and they'll take my daughter away from me. And that's basically what happened. But he left. He broke the vows. He ran off and decided not to see or support her for the first year he was gone. And, I am the one who clawed and fought to keep us housed and to keep the cats and her, happy and sheltered and fed and warm and acting like it was an adventure instead of, being homeless. But it's just so unfair, is what I'm trying to say. Women are disenfranchised. We stop working while we focus on our children. My situation wasn't even with like the traditional breadwinner. He was a bum. Phony Pickles, was a drunk. He spent from 3 to 10, usually 3 to 2 a.m., 3 p.m. to 2 a.m. at the bars every single day from the time our daughter was, 5 to 11, 5 to 10 when he left. And I was there for everything. I scheduled and paid for all her sports and her drama and, parent-teacher conferences and the events at school and award ceremonies and all that. I was there for all of that. I'd send him videos, but he was never there. Or he'd take the pictures or videos I sent and put them on Facebook to act like he was part of it, but he never was. But the court doesn't seem to care what kind of parent he was. They only care about what kind of parent he is right now. And while all eyes are on him, of course he's being good. As good as he can be. But I know that it's not going to last. This is a guy who's never held it together for more than, I think a year at the longest. Before he started drinking and stealing from his last job. Yeah, I mean, I just worry because I know he's going to break her heart again. And God forbid it's just that. And he doesn't, drink and drive with her. I just feel like there's something that women in my situation can do. We need to band together and, change the legislature or something. Other states have public defenders that can step in family law cases as well, especially when someone's poor. I think I've seen it. We need to make that a possibility here as well. We also need to change the system so it stops favoring the men so much. The men who leave and throw away their families and then, are able to use the kids to hurt the other person or to, make themselves look good even though they don't actually care, or I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just hurt. I'm hurt. I'm mad. And my cat is licking the screen.